All right, guys, welcome into the live stream. You got Tom and I back. We're going to do a little bit of a quicker video this week just because it was last minute. All my fault. Super busy. Apologize about that. Let's say thank you to our sponsor, though. We got Tampa Bless, Home Team Do Good, TampaBless.com for more information. Once again, lightning round here. Let's get right into it. Sanhagen, 14-4, ranked 4, minus 190 favorite right now. 31 years old, going up against Songdong. 10th ranked man right now, plus 160 underdog, age 25 years old, 19-6, one draw, one no contest. Tom, who are you taking?
All right, so you got Sanhagen coming off the two losses, but both of them were, you know, tip top fighters, TJ and Peter Yan. I thought Sanhagen had a strong showing in both. He did lose them, but he had a very strong showing. Those were great fights, great matchups, highly skilled fighters. Corey's got 2 inches in height advantage and a 3-inch reach advantage. He's been subbed by Aljo once. That was his only time being subbed, but he's never been finished by strikes. The other side, Song Yadong, he's been knocked out once, but he's never been subbed. You know, I'm leaning towards Corey here by decision or possibly catch him with a crazy strike and finish. More likely in the earlier rounds if that strike's going to happen. Otherwise, it's just going to be a technical battle, and I'm thinking Corey might edge him out. But hey, Song Yadong does have that power.
Yeah.
But like I just said, Corey's never been finished, so could possibly be the first time he's been up against some powerful people like Peter Yan. So we'll see what happens, but I'm rolling with Corey here.
Corey, I'm keeping it quick, guys. I'm taking the underdog. I'm taking Song Yadong. I think he's in that camp for a long time, 25 years old. He's got a strong wrestling camp with them, but he's a striker, so he can do it all too. Underdog, keep it simple. Decision, Song Yadong. And I got a buy rating on him in the card market, and I got a sell on Sanhagen because every time he's going up to the top competition, he just came away with an L. As you mentioned, Aljo, Jan, he just TJ.
TJ.
So top three were L's. Sell rating right there for me. Move it right on. Middleweights, Chidi and Chukwani, minus 120 favorite. This line's been moving a lot. 22-7, one no contest, 33 years old. Going up against Robocop, Gregory Rodriguez, plus 100, 12-4, 30 years old. On paper, we don't know how old that guy really is. Tom, Robocop versus Chidi. Chidi should have been in the UFC. Robocop, improving. What do you see?
Look, Chidi's got the 5-inch reach advantage. They're the same height, though. 6'2", at least from my info. Last 4 fights were finishes for Chidi. Both dudes are badasses. I'm leaning Robocop by strikes, round 1 or a decision.
Ooh, Robocop. You know what? I'm underdogging it. Again, I'm taking Robocop also for the win here. I think he tires out Chidi. Chidi's got a lot of skills. I like him. I think this is very evenly matched, but it goes to the ground. I think Robocop's got a little advantage. He's probably got a little bit of a better chin. And his striking is really showing improvements. Robocop for the win. Card market. Unfortunately, both these men are sell ratings at the moment for me when they get printed, so we can reevaluate them later on. All right, moving on. Featherweights. Andre Touchy-Feely, best nickname in the business for sure. Minus 130 favorite. Guy's 21-9, one no contest, 32 years old. Super veteran at 32 years old, though. Bill Algie, plus 110, 16-6, 33 years old. Tom, another one of these very close fights. The spread's showing it's very close here, or the money line, minus 130, plus 110, almost evenly matched. What do you see happening here?
Yeah, Andre, I think he's still rolling alpha male, same as Song Yadong. Both them out of the alpha male camp. Last fight, Andre did not show up. He got put out in 41 seconds. I don't know what the heck happened there. I hope he's not starting to head down that path to where he's kind of no longer the same fighter. We'll see. Algio is not going to go away. This dude is tough, man. He basically, against Burns' brother, when he fought him last, That was a heck of a fight, man. And Burns' brother I think he ended up retiring after the fight. But Algio was caught in some serious potential subs, and he just never tapped out. He just kept going. I think it's going to be a war. I'm hoping it is. But I got to roll Bill Algio here by decision.
Bill Algio by decision. I'm totally not on that. I think there's a heavy recency bias with Andre Philly. The guy's very good. The guy's got a lot of skill set. Not going to go. This is lightning round. I think Andre Feely gets it done here. I think it's a decision. I think Algio's just a little underclass versus Feely. Taking Feely for the win. Taking him by decision. Sell on both men in the card market. I'm not a buyer on either of these guys. They've never been able to get hot enough where they really will get that sell potential that we need. All right, moving on. Featherweights. Damon Jackson, 34 years old, 21-4. One draw, one no contest, plus 160 underdog here. He's going up against Pat Sabatini, 17-3, 31 years old, minus 190 favorite. Tom, I know you like Sabatini. Are you rolling with Sabatini here or what?
I got to. Damon Jackson, 3 wins in a row, though. Definitely notable. Pat, on the other end, 6 wins in a row, and he's 4-0 in the UFC. So he's undefeated so far in the UFC. If he goes to 5-0, he'll be on one of the higher-end streaks. I don't know who has that many more wins in the UFC in a row, but he's starting to get up there once you hit 5 in a row.
Absolutely.
If he gets this win. I think it's a good matchup. I got to roll with Pat, though, by decision or possibly a sub finish. We'll see what happens.
This fight is crazy because Damon Jackson just gets no love and he keeps steamrolling guys. He looks so good. But once again, I still can't get behind him. I'm also taking Sabatini. I think he gets the sub. I think it might be a crazy barn burner, though. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes the other way. Sabatini, both men, I'm watching them, but I'm not a buyer yet. All right, let's move on to where we could see a buyer. We got a couple bantamweights. These guys are fun. These guys are exciting. We got Tony Gravely, 23-7, plus 140 underdog. He's 30 years old. He's going up against Javid Basharat, undefeated, 12-0, minus 165 favorite, 27 years old. The Basharat brothers looking very good out there so far. Tom, what do you see in this one?
No, I really like it. But first, I wanted to say we were going to cover Aspen Ladd versus Sarah McMahon, and I was looking forward to that. And I was rolling with the 41-year-old McMahon on this in my preparation. But Aspen Ladd, and I mentioned it about the weight. She didn't make weight again. They canceled the fight, and my prediction is Aspen Ladd will be cut.
She needs to be cut, or she's only allowed at 145 because clearly she never takes bantamweight seriously. I don't know why the UFC doesn't revive featherweight for the women. You got a great champion in Nunes. They should revive that.
You're playing with a 41-year-old woman's time here. She just prepped for this fight. She's 41 and now it's canceled. That means a lot more than the 27-year-old Aspen Ladd. It's very disrespectful. It's unprofessional. Anyways, I was picking McMahon anyways, but I feel bad for the whole situation there. Even for Ladd, it's not a good look. But anyways, also, real quick, rocking my boss Rutan El Guapo today. Dragon, if you don't know, that's Dragon Heaven, his tats on his hands. And if you're looking for a good listen, check him out on the Tim Ferriss podcast. He was just on it. All right, down to Tony Gravely here. 30 years old. Javid Basharat, 27. Tony looked great last fight, man, but he's susceptible to the sub. I could see it going either way, but I'm rolling with Basharat by guillotine or possibly a decision.
Yeah, I see this going both ways too. It's just, do we get out of the first round? Gravely's fell in love with his hands, and I'm taking the underdog again. I'm taking Gravely. I think he gets the finish.
Ooh, I like
it. If he doesn't get the finish, unfortunately, he gasses out, and Basharat's going to take over because that dude is not gassing out. That dude is primed for 5 rounds. Forget 3 rounds. He can go hard for 3. But I'm taking Gravely. I think he gets it done. I think that heavy wrestling style, heavy hands, gets the finish early, shows Basharat a welcome to the UFC. Now you're facing some top guys. Let's see what you got. Card market, listen, if Javid gets the win here, I'm definitely watching when he gets printed. The Boshrop brothers are both very technically good. I like them both. I'm going to be watching that if he gets the win. Gravely, on the other hand, 23-7. He's got a lot of things to put together, and cardio is one of them. And we all know you can't be a champ without top-tier cardio. It just doesn't happen unless you're Francis Ngannou and you can sleep anyone on planet Earth with a little tippy touch of your pinky. Otherwise, you need that cardio. And Francis went 5 rounds, by the way, in his last fight. Now, that's it, guys. So pay attention to those guys. I'm not a buyer right now, but I'm watching Boshrod hard here, and I'm really a fan of Gravely for the win. Guys, that was as quick as we can get it in. Woo! Left it quick. I'm going to try to win my cards here in a second. Get you guys a shot to win. Take them to the bank. Guys, we just had a monster hit last week, so pay attention. We will catch up with you next week.
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to Greg Sills with the win. He got that Adesanya. Big hit. Big hit.
Later.
All right.